It wasn't always obvious. In 2009, EA Sports released a mode inside FIFA called FIFA Ultimate Team. The idea seemed amazing. You could pack all your favorite football stars that you can put in an in-game simulator and make a real-life football ultimate team. In the matter of weeks, something changed. YouTubers, Twitch streamers, the media, Ultimate Team became the new sensation. To me, the app looked very complicated. So many prices, players, links to manage, nation, leagues, Ultimate Team, but eventually I gave in and I downloaded it. And just like that, I was hooked. My mornings were taken up by browsing players in the transfer market. My evenings were completely stolen with the buffet of dopamine I used to get by opening packs. I couldn't put it down. The endless scrolling, the constant dopamine hits. I had no control. I'd look around me, YouTube, Google, Twitch, opening packs, making teams, getting players. I'd go online to see players' reaction to their packs. I was bombarded with FIFA Ultimate Team everywhere. School, college, and even the television. They even had their advertisement up there. This was revolutionary. EA has achieved the impossible. EA has taken over the world. No one could escape its secret formula. Instant excitement, unlimited packs, constant dopamine. Nothing could compete. FIFA Ultimate Team was perfect. Little did I know, what happened to all of us is called addiction. After hours of extensive research, I fell down in the Ultimate Team rabbit hole. And the more I fell down this rabbit hole, the scarier the things became. As what I'm telling you today has been ignored by most of the media, most of the content creators. And at the same time, governments around the world are beginning to understand what's going on. So let this video be a warning for everyone who has downloaded and plays FIFA Ultimate Team. And join me as we uncover the real truth behind FIFA Ultimate Team.
Well, there's a long ball through. Oh my God! Insane goal! I've just seen the most insane goal I have ever seen on a football pitch. Incredible!
A question. Do you never want to feel bored again? Do you love football? Love to be the manager of your favorite team? Have the cards of the shiniest players of all time? This is how it begins. Through tapping into your biological desires, FIFA has been able to sell 325 million copies. But behind our addiction to this game, there's something sinister. Because of the back of you opening packs and constantly chasing dopamine, someone has transformed this game, a football game that is played by gamers with an average age of 13-year-olds, into the biggest gambling addiction of all time. So the question is, who? Well, to answer this, we need to go back to 2006. Back in 2006, an Italian company called Panini Group used to sell football cards, which was the closest thing to FIFA Ultimate Team. On the other hand, Pro Evolution Soccer, a Japanese competitor, was gaining more popularity than EA's FIFA games. There was something building in the shadows. There was unprecedented change in the society regarding gaming. The release of next generation consoles being Xbox 360 and the PS3 changed the market for gaming, and every gaming company wanted to take a piece of it. But back in Vancouver, something was bubbling under the surface. A creature called UEFA Champions League 2007. A new game, a brand new franchise. It wasn't any old idea. This new game was the testing ground and EA could test all their ideas they wanted. EA was putting their money to make the most powerful game mode in the history of gaming that will end up 13-year-olds in the hands of gambling. A system that was more advanced that you could never even notice that you're putting your real money into it. The system was built. It was ready to be released. It was ready to be released to all football fans who really enjoy their gaming. And almost immediately, a game called UEFA Champions League got insanely popular. With EA posting of $2.95 billion of revenue that year, the system worked its magic. Players used to get credits playing matches, and they used to open packs and get more players to play more matches. It was insane. You could not get out of it. Making UEFA Champions League 2006 and 7 the first game to turn your football game into a bedroom casino. It was the embryonic side for much darker things to come. It's 2009 and EA is achieving technological dominance. The advancements in FIFA 08 and the development of the game are going in the right direction. Every gamer touching FIFA 08 that year was extremely happy with the football gameplay that they put up. It was amazing. But if they want to take over the whole football community, they would need to expand their pack system from UEFA Champions League over to the main FIFA game.
However, there is one redeemable feature in the game. Cards. Not that kind. Rather, while playing in Ultimate Team mode, you use a card system to better the team. Yep, the best thing about a sports game is the card system.
And this is how EA got the hold of the players playing UEFA Champions League. But what if EA could do that for their main FIFA franchise that released every year? What if EA could hook the whole gaming community instead of just controlling FIFA? If they could, EA would become invincible. The next step for FIFA Ultimate Team was a successful marketing campaign, spending about $2.75 million on just Facebook ads for marketing. Even real-life footballers started getting involved. It would then saturate the sports media and the advertising world. You'd see footballers going crazy for their card ratings. You'd see YouTubers showcasing their own card collection. And with the FIFA Ultimate Team logo in the back of every English Premier League match broadcasted on television, you would then see this marketing to begin to snowball. But marketing alone wasn't enough. There are several core psychological techniques to addict you. Creating such an addictive game requires the company to play with your mind, because one of the key social engineering tactics that FIFA Ultimate Team uses is called intermittent reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement is the reason why casinos are so addictive, because by not winning every time on the slot machine, you're always addicted to the next hit. When you expect a reward after a certain action, you tend to work less for it. Yet when the timing of the reward and the certainty becomes unpredictable, we tend to repeat that behavior with more enthusiasm. So in the case of FIFA Ultimate Team, a player is always provided with a countless number of bad packs. And after we are unable to get all the dopamine rush, you finally find that one pack. And there are real consequences to this. FIFA Ultimate Team's design is neurologically damaging, and researchers are just beginning to notice. And even the small flares, the sound effects, the colors are purposefully designed so that you keep being hooked to this mindless game. When you open a pack, you'll see what I mean. Whenever a pack opens, it slightly teases you the position, then it teases you the nation, then it shows you what player you got. This animation is the most dopamine teasing and exciting thing for a player, and obviously the game design when you actually play football in the back, it does not help it. Players playing in this game are literally required to have a good team, because the other players they'll face online already are trapped in this pack system and putting their real money into it to make better teams. On top of that, even the professional league of this game does not help. You'd often see professional FIFA players posting their teams on day one, which are worth more than £5,000. It even starts before the release of this game. The trailer releases, the community slacks EA for the game, then the same community goes to pre-order the game. The pre-orders give you FIFA points to open packs, then the player ratings are revealed, then the web app releases. Players already start spending money to own the shiniest cards that were shown in the previous trailer. People cannot control this urge of being left behind on owning the shiniest cards that actually would never play for them. And then the game releases. And with all this hype, even real life footballers getting involved, nobody can control the urge of putting money in the game. The endless scrolling, the disappointment seeing the prices of the players online. The players have no choice, so they fall. And the pack cycle continues.